beautiful people. So there has been a song that has been playing in my head over and over for like the past, I want to say, month. I've been meaning to do a reading on it. I just didn't get around to it, but it has become more prevalent recently. And this song is Ordinary by Alex Warren. The song goes, "You're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to the dead and buried. The angels up in the clouds are jealous now that we found something so out of the ordinary." Y'all, I feel like I just got a very strong sense of happiness. I just heard urgency for something. Something is supposed to come in fast, or this message needs to come out. Something is urgent, a necessity for urgency. I don't know, but I just really felt like this, like there's some type of energy of like happiness and joy and peace. And guys, it is beautiful, right? So I want to just finally look into this for me, for you, for the collective, whoever is going through this shift. Okay, so let's look, because something is extraordinary that is going on. Something I'm hearing seen and unseen, like it's as above, so below. If you know that statement, then you know. But it's basically saying that there's a mirror going on. Whatever is going on above, whatever is going on in heaven, whatever is going on in the higher realms is happening on earth as well. So let's look. Cleanse my hands a little bit. Let's look. What is going on? I just keep hearing it. Taking me out of the ordinary. Look at that tower. Something unexpected, something unseen is going on, or it's about to go on. Look, our Heavenly Father, can you please tell me more about this energy of the ordinary by Alex Warren? Why am I getting this song for myself and the collective, Father? What does this resonate with, like, right now? It could be a new beginning, because I did see the Fool card. But let's look more into it, okay? So we have the Seven of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune. At the bottom, there is an Ace of Swords. So it's like some type of clarity. Somebody's been fighting off of clarity. Ooh, Father. I feel like it's like love, clarity of love. Especially because we have this Queen of Cups here, and it's like this Wheel of Fortune. There has possibly been a cycle of pushing away or defending yourself when it pertains to what you love, who you love, or just how you love, who you are, your feminine energy, your nurturing capabilities, your sense of empathy, your intuition. Those are some things that you possibly had to... Please stay with me, y'all. My words, I don't know where Mercury is right now, but my words have been just not the best. But let's bind that up, because I need this message to get out. I definitely believe the divine is using me to get this message out. You've had to protect yourself. You've had to guard yourself. The innermost, deepest parts of yourself that are... I'm hearing easily manipulated, vulnerable. That's the word I'm looking for. That are vulnerable. You've had to protect that part, and I feel like it was a cycle of this going on in the clarity. This is some type of truth. It could have been in some type of contract. I like to use this card for contracts. What else is going on for this reading? We have the Ace of Wands. So it's some type of passion. If this was in a relationship, then maybe you had love for something or someone. I mean, this is all kind of relational, because the other end of the relationship can be an actual person, or it could be like a job, or it can be like an item, even though we're not supposed to have love for items, y'all, because that's idolatry. But there was some type of passion, there was some type of love that you had. Ooh. The Six of Cups came out in reverse, and then there's a Four of Cups in I was about to say in reverse, upright. So there was some type of discontentment when it pertains to something that was going on in the past, and maybe it was supposed to come back around, because the Six of Cups is about memories, but the opposite of memories is something that's going on, or the future, something like that, right? We have this Knight of Pentacles. There could have been something that was slowly building, slowly coming into fruition, something that was slowly becoming stable or structured. And I just feel like something was very discontent. You were very discontent in this situation, possibly. Okay, so what is this though? You're taking me out of the ordinary. I also feel like if this is a type of love situation, you had somebody, I don't want to say sprung, but sprung. Like you had somebody like thinking about you a lot, like intense emotions type situations. Like this person has never came across you before, like who you are, your essence, the way you carry yourself, the way that you speak, the way that you love other people, the way that you nurture other people. They've never seen that before, and it kind of was like you threw them off their game in a sense. Also, this could be you, like you could be looking at somebody like, whoa, you're taking me out of my element, and I don't know if I like this. Like, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because the song is actually talking about like wanting to be together, a deep way of love, a deep rooted love, spiritual connection, and just being connected on a higher level. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it could be perceived a bad thing, especially if your nervous system is like, whoa, I'm not used to this. This is definitely out of the ordinary, and I don't know how to go about it in a situation. So let's look more into this. What is this? You're taking me out of the ordinary. We have the Empress, the Ace of Wands again, and the Four of Wands. So I'm feeling like you are birthing something. You are pregnant with something. Somebody could actually be pregnant in this situation. But I feel like your third eye is being lit up when it pertains to things that are going to bring in a lot of, look at that Queen of Swords, that third eye. Your mind is being lit up when it pertains to celebrations and fun and things that are going to make you free flowing, things that are going to make you just free in your energy, in your essence. This can go vice versa, okay? And I feel like you are birthing something amazing. I'm also seeing that you're like one with nature. You could be an earth sign. I see a lot of like branch, leaf, synchronicity. You could be a water sign. Could definitely be a fire sign with the Ace of Wands out here. You can be any sign, but those are just the types of signs that are sticking out to me right now. Look at that. There goes the air, the Queen of Swords. So something was locked, some type of connection or working together was like locked before, and you possibly were just like sitting there thinking about it the whole time, sitting there to the point that you just got bogged down. Like somebody has been taken out of the ordinary. Their way of being, I heard, the way of thinking, the way of feeling has been taken out of the ordinary, and now they could have been or could be in this energy of just like bogged down. They're sitting, but the thing is, you have what you need to get out. I literally just said this, I think, in the message that I did prior to this one, because what's right here is a key. to the door. To the door. To the door. You already have the key, which means you already have what it is that you need to get out of this bogged down situation, okay? And to move forward here with that ace, the 8 of Wands. I was about to say Ace of Wands, which has already been out twice, okay? So let's look at this passion. I want to see what's going on because the Ace of Wands came out twice. The Ace of Wands came out twice. So what is this Ace of Wands? What is this Ace of Wands? I just keep hearing that you're taking me out of the ordinary. What's this Ace of Wands? Angels up in the clouds are jealous now cause we found something so out of the ordinary. What is this Ace of Wands? What is it? What is it? Let's look. Ace of Wands, baby. 4 of Swords. Page of Swords. And the Tower. So we got, it says taking a break, relaxation, peace, self-reflection, resting, curious, witty, chatty, gossip, communication, finding out information, sudden changes, crumbling down, chaos, and destruction, okay? So I feel like somebody possibly had, with the Swords energy here, I hope you guys can hear me. Somebody possibly already had a perception of you, or you already had a perception of somebody else. And with this Ace of Wands coming out so strongly, there's going to be sudden changes. Like something's going to just be like, boom. Oh, that wasn't right. That wasn't correct. You know, I've been getting this type of energy also with a different reader. And literally the type of mindset that you had towards a situation, towards an individual that I heard is crumbling down. Like it's being destroyed. It's being, I'm just hearing tumbling. It is tumbling because you're being freed. Now you're starting to understand like the new possibilities, the new adventure, what awaits you. And I feel like you're not running from it no more. Like the calm of the storm is coming in. The calm of the storm is coming in. They have the King of Pentacles here. So it could definitely be like a person maybe was showing up as a Knight of Pentacles and they stopped. Maybe they were coming in slowly and they stopped. Maybe an offer was coming in slowly and it stopped. Maybe a business opportunity was coming in slowly and it stopped. And they start looking at other options when it pertains to a situation. But the thing is, you are the option. You have always been the option. You have always been the choice, the number one choice. You have always been God's pick in the picking. And people probably have overlooked you. They probably was like, oh no, I've seen this or I've heard this or whatever, because we do have this Page of Swords, this gossip, communication, finding out information and things like that. Maybe they was finding out the wrong information, incorrect information, and now it's like boom, the Tower card, that's not what it was. And now the person's like, whoa, you mean to tell me that that's actually the truth? That these people were wrong all along type situation? Yes. Yes. Right? It definitely could be that, because I'm gonna pull a few more cards and then we're gonna be done. We're gonna pull out the Love Oracle cards. Can you give me some cards for this reading for myself, the collective energy? Take me out of it. What's for the collective energy? I just know, because this song has been prominent, that it possibly has some type of resonation with me as well. But let's see. You're taking me out of the ordinary. We got the Sword in the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. What I say? There's definitely some truth. Some truth. We have Clock, need time, take time. In time, cycles. Time to heal, progress. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. So time to heal. Something is about to turn into a butterfly, and it's about to do that because of the truth. The snake is about to be revealed. It says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, the other woman. The truth is about to be revealed, and because the truth is about to be revealed, and I keep feeling this energy, y'all, the truth is about to be revealed, and because of that, something is about to transpire into something beautiful. Something very, very beautiful, okay? Let's pull some of these cards. We have good spiritual health, but it came out in reverse, and it landed right here on the 5 of Pentacles. That's not good spiritual health. If you're in this mode, you're being called to have faith right now. You know, you can't be sitting there in a lack mindset. You can't be sitting there in a fear mindset. God didn't give you a spirit of fear. Okay, so if he didn't give you a spirit of fear, that means that's from the enemy. You have to come back to a place of faith. 3 or more people. It could have been 3 or more people involved. And you could have been dealing with a Leo. Could have been 3 or more people involved. It's in reverse. Something is changing. Something is shifting. We have strength in reverse. What is going on? Aries in reverse. Woo! What is going on? Why is all this coming on in reverse? You could be Aries or Leo. You could be in a third party situation, or dealing with somebody, or know somebody that's going through this. Somebody was a smooth criminal, baby, but they in reverse. They ain't no smooth criminal no more. Like something, I just feel like somebody's about to be seen for all of the nonsense that they have done or that they have been doing, and it's just about to be like undeniable. Heaven sent at the bottom. It's about to be undeniable. Somebody was a cheater, baby. Justice is coming in, though. Somebody could be possibly going through health problems because good physical health is in reverse, and somebody is fearful now because of that. You can't play with the collective, okay? You can't play with God's people. That's just not how that works. That's just not how that works. I'm gonna be honest. Like, just because you get away with it does not mean you're going to get away with it. You know, reconciliation came out. Something could be trying to reconcile in your life. You should move on. Came out in reverse. Somebody don't want you to move on. Look at the bigger pictures. Came out in reverse. Somebody does not want you to see things in an expensive mindset. Somebody does not want you to use your third eye, your crown chakra, which is connected to the divine. They don't want you to use those things to actually see the whole picture of what is trying to come in. And then it says once in a lifetime. Something could have been once in a lifetime, but somebody don't want you to see that. And it says deeply in love. It could have been a deep, deep loving connection. Okay? So that is what I'm getting. I hope that this reading gave you some type of clarity, some type of understanding. Take everything back to God, you guys know, because we are all individuals, and though we are connected, we are still on our own path with God, okay? There's no better way to understand what is going on in life than to be connected to the divine ourselves, all right? So thank you for watching Star Seer Guidance. I love you. God loves you.